Toronto Maple Leafs head coach Sheldon Keefe speaks out about a new addition that they acquired at the trade deadline, as well as this young rookie is dominating the NHL. And I'll break it all down for you coming up on this episode of Hattrick HQ. But before we get into it, just want to say that 79.5% of you guys watching this aren't subscribed, so if you're not subscribed to the channel, you love the NHL just like all of us here. Make sure down below, hit that subscribe button for your daily dose of NHL content. But with that said, let's get right into the first topic of the video today, which is Logan Stankoven is taking the NHL by storm. And as we take a look here, at this crazy stat, it says it's only 108 minutes, but in that time, Logan Stankoven is 17th in individual expected goals per 60 minutes, just behind Philip Forsberg, which is a crazy name to be ranked up when you've only played 8 NHL games so far in your career. And he's also 3rd in points per 60 at even strength, just behind, yeah, that's a big name, Nathan MacKinnon. So this guy is being ranked among some of the top NHL stars in the league, and this guy has been on a rampage. And as we take a look here, this is the Dalla Stars remain quiet at the trade deadline, trusting their internal options like Logan Stankoven for a playoff push after acquiring Chris Tanev early on before the deadline. It says Stankoven has made a significant impact with impressive play and scoring streaks, boosting the team's offense with reinforcements like Evgeny Dadonov and prospects like Maverick Bourque and Liam Bichelle. The Stars look to solidify their lineup for the Stanley Cup run, and it all comes on the back of their young players here: Stankoven, Wyatt Johnson, Maverick Bourque, just to name a couple here. And as we take a look at Logan Stankoven's stats here, like I said, this guy's only played 8 NHL games so far, but in that small sample size, this guy has looked phenomenal. He has 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points in this period, and I mean, this guy has just looked phenomenal for this Dallas Stars team. I mean, this guy has been implemented on the first power play unit already, only after playing only after playing 8 games at 20 years old. I mean, this guy is on the trajectory to be one of the best, one of the next best NHL stars in the league. I mean, this guy's hockey IQ is so high. He knows where the play is going, and he puts himself in that position to make a scoring chance, to make a pass to an open teammate, to find the back of the net. I mean, this guy has looked to be like one of the best prospects to come up through the AHL system here this season. And I mean, it's just crazy to think that this guy is scoring at the rate he is. And if we just take a pop back here, I mean, with the Texas Stars earlier this season, in 47 games, he had 57 points. So I mean, this just shows how dominating he was in the AHL. And now this is transferring over here to the NHL. I mean, he's good at extending the zone time, good at, getting quick retrievals of the puck, and he's so fast. He has great skating, and I mean, the shot on him is phenomenal too. I mean, this guy had a 4-point night, if I'm not mistaken, 2 goals, 2 assists early on when he was called up. I mean, a lot of you guys watching this probably know Logan Stankoven from his time during the World Junior Championship when he won gold with Team Canada back in the 2022 tournament. I mean, this guy was named one of the top 3 players on the team for Canada in that run. So we know what kind of caliber this guy is, and it looks like this guy's trajectory is sky high. His ceiling is so high. His potential is amazing. I mean, at 20 years old, to come into the NHL like this and start producing at numbers like this on the third line is phenomenal. And if we take a look at who he's playing with here, and he's playing with another young star here in Wyatt Johnston. I mean, these two guys are the future of the Dallas Stars here. I mean, Logan Stankoven, like I said, this guy is amazing. He has, the trajectory to be a strong top 6 forward and contribute a lot of offense here. He's strong, has relentless compete, and I mean, his playmaking is unmatched. And then when you pair him up with Wyatt Johnson on that center position, I mean, this guy has been phenomenal for this Dallas Stars team over the last couple of seasons. I mean, last year he played all 82 games at the age of 19 with this Dallas Stars team, putting up 41 points in those 82 games. But as we take a look at this season, at 20 years old, these guys are the exact same age. In 66 games, he has toppled his point total from the previous season at 49 with 23 goals, 26 assists, and 50% on the faceoff dot as well. I mean, this guy is a versatile center, and I think this is just amazing for this Dallas Stars team that they have such great potential here in their young guys, and both of them being at the age of 20, these guys are going to grow together. They're going to play on a line together for a long time, and I really do think both of their games are going to benefit each other. Both of them are great playmakers. They both have a great shot, and playing with a seasoned vet like Jamie Benn is he's really going to show him the ropes of this league, teach him what it takes to be a star, because he was a star in this league. Still, at aging out of the league, he is still, one of the names you think of when you think of the Dallas Stars, and now you have these young guys like Wyatt Johnson, Logan Stankoven, who are taking over the league by storm, and I'm really excited to see where their future beholds, because, I mean, Logan Stankoven, this guy is playing phenomenal, and just, it's a small sample size, but I mean, if you're putting up a point per game through your first 8 games, getting your first taste of the NHL, I mean that's just amazing. I think the sky's the limit for this guy, and now playing with another young guy in Wyatt Johnson, I think both of these guys have great years to come here in Dallas playing together, and I can't wait to see it. But I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the Johnston and Logan Stankoven line down in Dallas? Because I think that is a phenomenal pairing, and these are 2 guys to put on your radar. If you're not tuned in with the Dallas Stars, these are the guys who are going to be amazing in the playoffs for this team. And I think this team is going to make a little run here come playoff time. Adding Chris Tanev was a big piece for them. Their D is stacked right now, and now they have these young guys coming up and just making names for themselves down there. So it's just great to see that Dallas maybe, in contention for the Stanley Cup again this year. It'll be fun to watch come playoff time. But like I said, I want to hear from you guys. We're going to get into our second topic of the video today, which is Keefe speaks out on new additions to the team. And as we take a look here, this is about Connor Dewar, who they just acquired at the deadline. This was after his first game in Montreal. I believe it was Sunday they did play. He says, I was really impressed with his overall awareness and intelligence on the ice. He made some great plays. There was one on the PK where there was a read we needed to get him to close on quicker, but throughout the game he had really good sticks, and he is in good positions. For a guy who's had no practices and was learning our system from this morning on video, he had to play the center ice position that night. I thought he did a really good job, and this is great to hear out of Sheldon Keefe. Obviously talking about a new addition. He kind of came in, didn't have no practices, just got slotted in there on that 4th line, put on the on the penalty kill unit, and he did a solid job. I really think this Connor Dewar pickup for the Toronto Maple Leafs is really going to work out here, and just hearing this from Sheldon Keefe, giving him such high praise of coming in, playing a great game without even having a practice with the team, without even, getting a chance to know the guys yet. I think this is speaks to volumes for this young kid, and I think he's really going to lock down this 4th line center position for the Toronto Maple Leafs going into the latter half of the season. And I mean, I did like his play the other night. I thought he looked phenomenal out there. I think, on the defensive end, he looked really good, really solid. He could shut down some plays. He got great back on the back check a couple times, really shut down a couple opportunities, and I think he just looks really great out on there on that penalty kill. And this is a great defensive forward for the Toronto Maple Leafs going into the latter half of the season. And I think now with some time getting into practice, I know they had a little bit of a longer break now. I think this guy is going to be coming out firing all cylinders, ready to go for their next game. And it's great to hear that, your head coach is coming out and saying these things about you. I mean, it really gives you some confidence here. I know he had some great clips talking about, what it means to be a Leaf and stuff like that. I mean, this guy it just seems like this guy loves to be a Leaf, and I think that's what you want to see if you're a Leafs fan. But there is another quote here from Sheldon Keefe about Bobby McMahon. He said, I just thought he played an outstanding game with lots of confidence. He was strong and hard on the puck. There was a lot of urgency to his game. I thought their team had a hard time handling him. It was a really good showing from him. He had a real strong push for us a couple weeks back, and then it sort of leveled off a bit. Here at a time that is tough for us, 4 games in 6 nights in 3 cities, we needed some big efforts, and Bobby certainly stepped up for us. And like I said, Sheldon Keefe, giving Bobby McMahon high praise here. I mean, This guy has been very solid for the Toronto Maple Leafs since coming up from the AHL earlier this season. I think he's had opportunities at multiple scoring chances in every single game he's played. I think his speed is amazing. I think he has a great shot as well, and just one of those guys who's kind of rose up through the ranks from the ECHL to the AHL, now in the NHL, and he's kind of solidifying himself in that bottom six as a third, fourth line guy that can produce some offense when he's needed to, when he's called upon. And I think this guy is going to be solid for the Toronto Maple Leafs here down the stretch as well. I mean, it's not a guy who's going to go out and maybe get a point every single game, but there is going to be games where he's going to when he's going to pop off. When he's hot, he's hot. He's going to get on the board. He's going to get one in the back of the net. I've been really liking what I've seen out of Bobby McMahon, and I think this is great for the bottom six for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So when the Knights, the big guys, maybe aren't hitting or getting shut down a little bit, you have these guys like Bobby McMahon and Matthew Nyes, these guys who can kind of step up and get involved in the offense here. And as I bring up Bobby McMahon's stats, this is just through this season, 40 games, 18 points, but he has had some big games here in Toronto and has looked like a very solid guy. Also bringing physical presence out here with 84 hits. I really like, the Bobby McMahon call-up. I think he's been great all year here for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And now with the pickup of Connor Dewar, I think these guys are really going to solidify this bottom six. And it's going to be great to see for the Toronto Maple Leafs going down the stretch. And I really hope that Toronto can make a good run at it this year. They've been looking at it the last couple of years, but I really think this year is the year for the Toronto Maple Leafs to make a good run at it and potentially try to win a Stanley Cup. I think the team's looking hot right now. Matthews is on a heater. He's playing some of the best hockey, if not the best hockey of his career. You also have guys like Nylander, who has been playing the best hockey of his career as well. Marner, obviously consistent. He's been really consistent for the Toronto Maple Leafs this year. But you have these, these younger guys like Matthew Nyes, like Connor Dewar, that are just going to be solid for the Toronto Maple Leafs going down the stretch. And I think it's going to be really fun to see this Leafs team in the playoffs this year. I think they're going to play with a little bit more of a physical edge, a little bit more grit. They're going to, get in front of the net. They're going to be looking for tips throughout the bottom six. I think they're going to generate a lot of offense this way come playoff time. And it's going to be really fun to watch the Leafs this year in the playoffs. And I really do hope that we get to see a Leafs-Boston series. I think that would just be a phenomenal series to watch. I think it would just be a gritty, hard-nosed series, and I think the Leafs come out on top on it. But, you can call me biased or whatever, but I really do like the Leafs in that matchup, and I think they're going to have a great rest of the season here, finish strong, and then carry it over into the playoffs. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down below, what are your thoughts about Logan Stankoven? Let me know, what are your thoughts about, Sheldon Keefe giving high praise to Dewar and Bobby McMahon? I think it's great that, he's kind of spoke out and said, hey, these guys have been playing great for us. Kind of keep an eye out for them as well. But let me know down below what you guys think. I really love to hear from you. We're going to get into everybody's favorite topic here, which is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to Sharp Like Tack. He says, congrats on 3,000. Love the show. Shout out to you, Sharp Like Tack. Really appreciate, your comment there. We hit 3,000 subscribers just, earlier last week, and again, just want to thank you guys for your support, continued support on the channel here. I mean, we love doing these videos for you guys, and just seeing the numbers constantly go up day by day, really means a lot to myself and my co-host Mark. Really makes us want to get on here and pump out more videos to you guys. Really appreciate it. If you have any ideas of what kind of videos we should do, let us know down below in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you guys. Have it featured on the next comment of the day. But like I said, if you like this video, make sure down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road for 3,500 subscribers. So, if you're not subscribed, make sure down below, join the community, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the NHL, make sure to check out this video we did about the Connor Dewar trade just on Friday. It was a great video. Make sure to go check that one out. But, as always, I've been your host, KC. Keep your stick on the ice.